Good morning, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well and you had a great night yesterday. Welcome to this live session once again. And I would like to remind if you have any question or comment, feel free to put in the comment box. I will try my best to give you the best suggestions or advices from my side. And also, if you have any suggestion, that also you can give there. Definitely, I'm going to take your advice and feedback in the coming sessions as well. Here is the thing we are discussing every day five famous quotes from the top personalities, legends, and also we are discussing five best sales habits. I really hope all these learnings, all these best practices are helping you to change your selling style to living you the better life. So if you are getting the value, just give me the thumbs up so that we can get motivated by your appreciations. But again, I would like to express my gratitude for all of them who is continuously giving me lots of appreciation. So let's start with the top famous quote, which we have taken from very famous, none other than uh, which we have taken from one of the best famous we can say author or we can say a writer. So number one is challenges are what make life interesting and overcoming them is what makes me meaningful. So challenges are the one who is who make your life interesting. So don't run away from the challenges, but even you need to face the challenge. This is something told by Joshua J. Marine. Second quote we have taken from Booker T. Washington, which is very simple but very powerful. If you want to lift yourself up, lift up someone else. Very much required. If you are just worrying about your, my, maybe you are not able to going to get succeed. So if you wanted to lift up yourself, you need to lift up others. Third quote, Leonardo da Vinci. Everybody must be aware with the Leonardo da Vinci. This quote where they mention, I have impressed with the urgency of doing, knowing is not enough. We must apply. Being willing is not enough. We must do. So, only thinking in your mind is not going to change anything. You must need to do to change something. Fourth quote from Jamie Paolo Neti, where they mention limitations live only in our mind. But if we use our imaginations, our possibilities become limitless. Very powerful thing. Limitations in just our mind. When we use our imagination, possibilities become limitless. Last quote of the day from taken from Erika Jong, where they mention you take your life in your own hands, and what happens a terrible thing, no one to blame. So you can take your control, and what happens a terrible thing, no one to blame. So these five are the top quotes. I really hope you have learned something, and this is something you are going to implement in your day-to-day life. So now let's move to the sales advices. Sales advices. Also, we are going to discuss five best practices. So number one best practice is do not trash talk your competition. Very much required. What is happening? We many of us are inspired with the games. In the games we have seen ki cheer the competition and cheer for your own team. So in the games, this thing is happening. But when it comes to the world of sales, the rule of thumb is to Never bad mouth your competition publicity because it can totally backfire. So, if you talk about your competition, you might bring attention to them, add credibility to their position, and get your prospect thinking about them. So, you obviously, which you don't want to happen, right? So, always keep your eye on goal in mind and build a relationship and prospect relationship and close the deal. So unless your prospect actually ask a direct questions about your competitor, don't bring up the topic. This question is actually pretty simple, where there is one equation where no trash talking equal to better reputation equal to more sales equal to more revenue. So the thing is no trash talking. Totally ignore, don't say until unless your prospect is asking about your competitor. Otherwise, if they are not aware, no need to tell them any things about your competitor. Second sales advice for the day is keep your pitch short, sweet, and concise. Very much required. Nowadays, nobody have time to listen a long presentation or long speeches. So keep your pitch short, sweet, and concise. The you are asking your prospect for one of their most valuable possessions their time, and you are not going to have it for long, at least until they are sold on your pitch. So if they haven't buy, they're not going to listen you more, they're not going to waste more time with you. So very much required, keep your pitch short, sweet, and concise. And definitely when you once your client get interested, definitely they are going to start investing more time with your product. Third advice for the day is confidence is the key. Many times you have seen you are going through somewhere, but you are not feeling very energetic, or you are not feeling very confident, and on that case, automatically your your deal get break. So it's very much required you are confident. Uh, if you really wanted to increase the confidence, just go through your prospect pitch. You should have the script. You should know what we need to tell them, what we need to present them. And definitely when you go through those things continuously again and again and again, you are going to get the confidence. So confidence is the key of success in the sales. Fourth sales advice for the day is embrace the power of social media. We have got the facts back up with 91% of B2B buyers are active on social media. Before they buying anything, they go through their website, their social media page, their Facebook, LinkedIn page. So in place of searching them in the wrong place, in the direct one-to-one interaction, it's better you can spend time with your prospect in the social media. You can connect with them. You can tell them what kind of solution you are offering, how your product is going to help them to the problem whatever they are facing now. And maybe their product manager who is exactly going to work on this particular task, maybe he's the one who is referring your blog, or he's learning from your blog. So you can embrace the power of social media, because nowadays social media is the powerful. Last but not least is listen to your buyer. Many times we discussed earlier as well, and again I would like to emphasize: listen to your buyer. Just listening of your buyer is not enough, but you need to be polite. You need to build rapport, or you need to passionate tactics. Very much required. you can ask right kind of question after listening to your buyer, and you can show them the interest. Yes, you are really excited to hear about their story. And if you want your prospect go more deeper, you can ask more and more information whatever your prospect is providing. So these are the five sales advices for the day. Quickly we will memorize again so that we can remember this in the longer time. So number one, we discussed, do not trash talk your competition. Don't mention until unless your prospect asking about your competitor. Just follow your goal and no need to mention anything about your competitor. Keep your pitch short, very much required. Nobody has extra time to go longer presentation and pitches. Keep this short, sweet, and concise. Third, we discuss confidence is the key. You need to be confident. If you are not confident, maybe you are going to lose your sale. So to become the confident, you can continuously do the practice. You can do your homework. You can go through your script and pitch, and definitely you are going to become the confident. Fourth thing, embrace the power of social media. Very much required nowadays. We have seen up to 91% of B2B buyers are active on social media. So stop wasting time somewhere else and focus on the social media pages. Last, we discussed listen to your buyer. Very much required, because until unless you cannot listen, maybe your prospect is not going to show the interest on your product and services. So these are the five sales habits and practice of the day. I really hope you are going to implement this in your day-to-day life, and you are going to see the amazing result in the coming days. So that's all for today, and we are going to connect again tomorrow at 4 a.m. in the same place, and see you tomorrow. Till that time, bye bye, take care, have a great day.